Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Tea Talk. I'm of course your host, the Queen. Today I would like to take a moment of your time to speak about one of my very favorite subjects. In fact, it is one that is very close to my heart. Pussy. Yes, that's right, pussy. In fact, I guess you could say it's closer to my thigh physically speaking than it is really to my heart. Can I get a what from all you ladies out there who love pussy? Apparently, it appears that some of you are a little shy today. Can I at least get a yeehaw then? Thank you, Mr. Bond. Can you give it up for Bond, the sound guy? From the very moment I got up this morning and stepped outside, I couldn't stop thinking about pussy. It was all that was on my mind, just as soon as the wind started blowing up my inner thigh. Oh, how I just love a good strong breeze blowing up my thigh and tickling my pussy. It really gets my motor running. Oh, it feels so good. In fact, I've often wondered what it would be like if I had my pussy pierced. Would this enhance the feeling? Oh, I can just imagine. Any of you ladies out there have your pussy pierced? Can I get a what for pussy piercings? Maybe this is a good time to tell you all a little story. It's as a personal story, but it is all true. I believe you all can identify. This apparently happened when I was in the height of my sexual peak. I believe I must have been around 25 years old or so. Anyway, I was sitting near the public fountain having a drink. Oh no, it was not a cocktail. I was completely off the cock back then. No, it was simply my favorite tea. Now, I swear it wasn't even a Long Island. Well, anyway, there was this beautiful young hot Latina. Oh, how hot she was. She was wearing a pair of really tight Daisy Dukes. So tight in fact, that she had a great big camel toe. Oh, my God, how I do love a good camel toe. Well, I immediately started to get wet. How many of you ladies out there have ever gotten so uncontrollably wet that it just wouldn't stop? Not just a little, I am talking about the super soaker type of wet. Well, this is what happened to me. I immediately started gushing. So much so that anybody could have stopped by to throw pennies in my pussy and their wishes would have came true faster than if they had thrown pennies directly into the fountain itself. To say the least. I was so horribly embarrassed. This was the first time this had ever happened to me. After all, what would people think of the Queen to be? Just standing there all wet. And obviously all hooked on the pussy. And of course I was wearing white, which by this time you could see completely through. And this was before I started wearing panties, of course. Well, I just couldn't stand there now, could I? So, you know what I did? Come on, someone, take a guess. You there in the front with red hair. What do you think I did? No, I did not run off and hide. I simply picked up a penny of my own, and pretended to trip over the ledge, and landed in the fountain with a great big resounding splash. Well, by now, I was totally wet from head to toe, and nobody was any the wiser. Come on, everybody, can I get a what? You all have to admit that was pretty brilliant. Well, thank you all for coming. That is about all the time we have today on Tea Talk. Please join us next time when we speak with our special guest Einstein. He will be here to talk about his new invention. Until then, everybody, goodbye, and remember, it's not always fun to get wet. Or is it?